다 이제와도 이세랑 돼야돼 양 가시모 쇼지레 초사의 저 조지레 이세랑 돼야돼 가르데 거지다 이세랑 돼야돼 그런 그 무일드나리 갑자기 자다데 공로당 차도당 하바데 스페셜 차도 잔심 코니기 갑자기 쇼지 차도래 얌바기 지금 말한수다 소소지 그래서 만져야나 미 얌바기 지금 마소나다 추디 가레나 가레만 남마드위 아니 기타나가 셰데 그 임바요 임바자 김모 당한 아진 초바자 김모 징한 야진 냠레야 전통 모든 징한 가리 잠네 덴데라 마선 참삼아 초도당 란스명도 제가 데니가 그다 모용하게 되나리 데니 가야라 지세랑데티 야히리 양지 가리치에나 지세랑지 랑기 마타에나 쿠란디 지어데 야호레야 대기 마소나 밀라 판도군도 라니나 판도군도 미셴바나 판도군도 야호 휴지 야제가다 지세랑제데 소양 삼로 당당지마도 갈리점을고이 게알라kim보시리.
So number 4 in the seven limb practice is appreciation, or sometimes translated as a rejoicing. This is really kind of although it's just a kind of mental thought, it's just a thought, but however it is interpreted, it is mentioned that this is simply a thought, but it can simply kind of generating a thought, you can accumulate immense positive merits without actually making any kind of effort. So although it is simply a thought, but it is really kind of helpful, especially in kind of in challenging or used as an antidote towards negative thoughts such as anger, hatred, and especially jealousy and the sense of competition. For these two, rejoicing is really kind of helpful, because quite often it happens to us that when we see kind of peers becoming wealthy or maybe spiritually kind of serious practice, for us we get jealous, we get envious of what they are accomplishing, and so the best thing here is really understanding the reality, and instead of kind of responding in a negative way, rejoicing it, appreciating the positive thing that they are engaged in, how it is benefiting themselves and how it is benefiting community. So it's really kind of it's merely a thought of your reaction, but this kind of reaction of rejoicing or appreciation can be of immense benefit.
중국 거가서야 돼. 띵아도나 다 추송아야 이제와 담보거셔야 돼. 담아도나 다 지금 남아인다. 남아산지비 로지기도나 되는 용건도 안에 배샤양의 시럽냐 모송되가라. 지금 대왕모 자신당 지다 아도나 산지 그 년코나 용건 혼마망보지 냠지 등송네. 안가서다 추송으로 치세야 보거셔. 다나의 양지 중국 거가서야 되라 양 로지기요래. 배샤양나 안에 타면 다좀받아서 안에 소소지 뇨모 소소지 그란데디 뇨모데 빠니다 휴지 NLP스로 소라 뇨부톤네 아니 고칼라 뇨베지가 되지는거 덴디지 가들라 아니다 냥지다 덴디 고른데 셰잠네 아라니 치고 타라근데 그메야 심장향 그치도 봐 추송고 연등을리 마르크요 김선 장이 토네 아니 연등을리 조리셔도 지금 추송아 소송 거의 가지가 지우나 아니 덴디가 텔라양지 랑왕당 점처당 덴디 강라강상지 마모지 또가 기대요엔자 덴디가 아니 지 심장 등을리 탭도서 아니 지 등가 그 휴지 태대는 거 너무 된데라지 추송 등가리 조이게도 추송하라야 그러면아야 된데 그 로지자요 간지 간다나 추송으로 지대 뭐 그게 중국 거라 되고
Number 5 of the 7-limb practice or branch is requesting, basically appealing to give teachings. And here in the when we look back into the history of historical Buddha Shakyamuni, we find such as great like deities like Brahma or and other spiritual kind of requests to Buddha, especially give teachings on like a Heart Sutra, and we find those in the Buddha's history. And when they do that, they come up with a special arrangement. And likewise, in the we also find in the text that the practitioners of what we call Visa-vehicle or Theravadan systems, they are practitioners who, following their path, they reach to the what we called cessation stage. Basically, they ceased all afflicted emotions within their mind stream, and they are sort of engaging in a very kind of joyful state of mind, and they can remain in that for many years, as a kind of for pleasure. So here, what the practitioners can do is they awake these practitioners. It's not fair for you to attain these kind of realizations and then just stay and enjoy yourself. You need to kind of give same teachings for other fellow sentient beings. So kind of making particular request. So this is number 5 of the 7-limb practice.
ane 6 de da korwachi ane surandi badre
re
surandi badre kone shondo chi badre ndo ta tene ga ane chi nyaji la so ta ne ane chu song wa kromando chi to ne ane soro chi de da bo ko ji ando tani ga pe ni ga ko ton ni wona ji ndo korwa da surandi baniga
ndo ba de mo
da zama de ne ngo de da ngo ze de ngo ni ton ne ga ji ngana so da ngo ze de so yang ji 동나 첨보지 가서 내가 참선을 기도나 지금도 초제지 부분도 제가 초도 강들랑 알아서 지 망보지 냠도 좀네 아니 그놈 여고지 규능이 단단한 문제 해반어 인지 아니 차선 냠도 지 몰람데 지 잠몰라 지데요 다나 여러니 그지 무슨 대체 용아 아다나 여러니 그 니가 그 강을 가려온다 된디리 돌아가 치에도 냠도 아니 지 돈반도 된디 돈 몰람데 된디 지니 아니 게자사야데 이고라지다 소소치고 마임비 생전 탐견라지 판도하고 아니 게자세 안도하고 다 사모딘 코라네 사모다다 딜라는 돈바들이 모모돈 조레 지가 남아산지 초기도네 어디 초가도 돈니 초가도 돈비 갑들라 뭐하고 초가도 손디 갑들라 세나네 게자데다 모네 장라지 남아산지 추고 냠린 나와선데 남제 용에서 하고요 돈린세지 어디나 인진 소소 기사야의 게사데 양기체도 양등을리 좋아하기 체도 디그 딜안 좋아하고 아니 냥 타반네 아니 몰람디아에나나 모아지려.
Number 6 is making kind of requests, which here, which I said, very similar to the number 5. Requesting Buddhas to give blessings, teachings, basically, helping and leading or showing a guidance towards other sentient beings. Number 7, the final one, is commonly translated as a dedication. A dedication is dedicating whatever positive activities that you created, or whatever virtuous activities that you created. You dedicate those to the welfare of other sentient beings, and those who are coming to the practice here. When we do a group chanting, maybe we can call it sort of congregation. We come together and then we do chantings, practice, and when we do that, what we are doing is we are sort of collectively accumulating positive deeds or actions or virtuous deed. And after doing that, then we dedicate those to the relieving the suffering of other sentient beings out there. And under this also comes those who are familiar, with the previous teachings, the practice of giving and taking. You're receiving, the problems, difficulties of others, and then you giving out your kind of strength, positive deeds, virtuous deeds to others for the welfare of others.
Ane namba sanji chumuni nyamlin jingan ji nana ji xiaoda zu zhangda mangbon cagua li ji xiaoda zu ji xiao mbom la so fa da na ye jin choba ga zong den de ane ji mbom la so fa den de da ne ane ji samlo ti ton da la samlo yang ni yang de da ni ane cho sa ye nana ji ma ma wa na lam gom di ngu ji ka de la ji pa che mangbo ji se ya da ane so su li de yang ji lam gom ngang ga nyamlin jingan ga li ser ma ze ji ma gom jab de yong da Authentic Chadilla Mondola Gore. Tamundo Lamdirambazeti, Tasamutancho, Monichi, Nata Musa, Dian Tiny Shuji, the Lam Musa Bumiago, Tiny Sugar, Samotan Kajivere, De Tamodi and Tamasu, Shedang, Shichan, Mando, my Shayana, Nandi Mamodu Transco, Tanjo Nikava, Chavam Taba, and then Lee Jimji, and then Kori Nimu Zagata.
So what we mentioned before is from the two types of preliminary practices, preliminary practices related with the rituals or ceremonial practices. So it is common to find among Buddhist practitioners that they stay in a retreat and then they do prostrations, physical prostrations like 100,000 times. They accumulate those, and sometimes they engage in recitation and chanting again, 100,000, million. So, and they engage in kind of again and again, sort of repetitions, and of course with totally kind of focused mind. And the purpose, as we mentioned before, is the more prepared you are, the more engaged in these preliminary practices. Later, when you engage in the actual practice, during actual practice, there won't be any obstacles or hindrance. And we also talk about your body and mind become very kind of suitable, for your practice. And so those are all kind of done in the preparation practice. Now the preliminary related with the stages of path or engaging in the path. Under that, comes the so when you engage the path of the actual practice, these are more kind of intellectual or contemplative practice rather than ritual or ceremony. Under this comes the four main points, which Geshe said, those who are coming to the teachings, we have mentioned this many times before. The four big points here are preliminary practice. The first one is contemplating on the the preciousness of human rebirth. How difficult it is to attain human rebirth and how precious human rebirth and its kind of unlimited ability. And then second big point is impermanence of our life, and then third big point is cause and effect, or law of causality, or karma, and then fourth big point is understanding, the suffering of our cyclic existence.